Welcome back to All Things Acura. I'm Matt.
And I'm Justin.
And we are back talking again about programs because there were some changes made again.
Yeah. So as promised, we will come back on the beginning of April and share what has been changed about the programs.
Yeah, and usually they don't make this like kind of mid-cycle change when you have like these, like we were talking about, the 2-month programs. But here we are, and it just goes to show you that things can change. So yeah, for better, for worse.
So on the first screen, you'll see it says subject to change without notice. They reserve the right to change these anytime, even though these programs are scheduled between April 2nd to April 30th. Mm-hmm. You can change it anytime, literally, without our permission.
or consent. Or anyone's.
Or anyone's. So they reserve the right, for good or bad. So yeah, we saw a little change mid last month with a couple things. So they are shifting, and I think we might see a little bit more of that in 24. Some, a little juggling here and there, depending on what's happening out there in the market. So some things went away, and we gained some things here. So we're going to run through these. We'll try to make this as quick as we can to go through these incentives, so you guys are up to date on the Acura incentives that are available for April, starting April 2nd. Now, by the time you're watching this, it'll be past April 2nd. I apologize for that. But we just, due to actually having to work, just can't make this video that fast. So, from when you're watching this till the 30th, these will apply. So, first car is the Integra 2024 Integra, excluding Type S. Sorry, Type S is not going to get any programs anytime soon. But financing, still have the 1.9 for up to 36 months, which is an awesome rate. And I know we had a lot of people take advantage of that last month. But they also added 3.9 for up to 60 months. So that's a nice addition to the rates, since rates have jumped up quite a bit. That's an awesome add. Lease, we still have a special 24-month lease money factor of 0.0095, which converted would be a 2.28% rate, which is still an awesome money factor for 24 months. And if you select that 24-month term, you get that extra $750 lease cash.
You have to keep that on.
Which is nice because you're taking that shorter term, so they're giving you a little incentive for that. However, you can still go anywhere from 27 to 48 months with a point, and I forgot my point, I never corrected that from the last one, but it's still 0.012, 0.0012.
Oh, the point, yeah.
Yeah, my decimal.
I think all these, if you watch the last one, I don't, we'll have to pay attention to this, but I don't think any of the money factors changed. Yeah,
most of these were carried over, which is good because there are some good money factors. This one converted to an interest rate would be 2.88. And then we still have $750 Acura loyalty or $500 conquest on the following 2014 or newer Audi, BMW, Cadillac, Honda, Hyundai, Kia, Nissan, Subaru, Toyota, or Volkswagen vehicles.
You seem to put Mazda on that list. I don't understand why Mazda is not on that list.
Yeah, Mazda gets left out.
I don't understand
that. 23, I did throw this slide in here because we were told, and it came, that all the support on 23 TLX is gone away. So they kind of carried that into the year. There's only 23 model left that had lease support. In other words, they had some lease deals still running on that car. Well, they're gone. So this is a good car if you see some out there. I know we still have some. Great car as a straight out purchase because you can save some money on the car, but not if you're looking to lease. I wouldn't even.
There's no rates either.
There's no rates. You can lease the car. However, it's not going to be competitive with the 24. It would just be a goofy.
Yeah, there's no point in doing that.
Goofy ass. So on to the 24.
No 23s. On to the 20. No 23. I can't lease a TLX anymore. 23. All right, so 24 TLXs. We'll go ahead and start with the finance terms. Now, the one they're doing the 1.9, which is carried over from from March. Again, for the 24-month, 0.00110. That's 2.64%. Can't do this. And they are doing the $750 captive lease cash on the 24 months only, not the up to 48 months, which is the 0.00130. Which converts to a 3.1% money factor on that. So still have the $1,000 loyalty and $1,000 conquest. I think that's kind of nice about the 24. They did a good job with that.
So they carried that over from the 23s, which is nice. All right, here we go. Region A and Region B. we spelled that out across the top of the screen. We're not going to rattle through all those states. You can look it up on Acura.com. I do have the states listed out there. We are Region A, so we only are going to share Region A rates. The good news is the finance rate still carried over to 1.9 for up to 36 months. Again, we had a lot of people take advantage of that. But they also added 3.9 for 37 to 60 months, which is awesome. Lease, we still have a 0.120 money factor for 27 to 48 months. Again, that converts to a 2.88 rate, which is awesome. And then if you want to do that 24-month special, they still have $1,000 lease cash. If you do 24 months, you also get a low rate of 0.00105, which converts to 2.52. And they carried over the $1,000 Acura Loyalty or 750 Conquest. So again, Region B is really identical, except those lease rates are a little bit different. Give or take, the regions get different things.
Yeah, and it's not a ton. It's just a little bit.
Just a
more.
smidge.
It's actually ours is lower.
Yeah.
Region B. So if you're in
Sorry.
Ohio,
Sorry, Region B.
Well, I guess as we're sitting here looking at this, I wonder why they had that split up there and those two little things there.
Yeah, usually there's a better special somewhere else for the other region, and I'm not really sure the difference there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, usually it's spelled out.
Weird.
So
Anyway.
All right, 24 MDX, Region A.
Yeah, so 24 MDX, again, there's all the regions there. If you're listening in Ohio, obviously you get the Ohio one. We do still carry over the 1.9%, which is great. And then again, which somehow, well, the good news is it's not in there. Maybe I can just say it. So it does get the 3.9% for up to the 60 months. So it's funny. That's all the ones I've done. I didn't do it. And then the lease, actually the lease on the MDX has been great. It's still more to lease than MDX, but the money factor is a little bit lower, being that it's 0.0089, which does convert to the 2.14 for the up to 36. Or sorry, after the 48 months, and then the 24 months they do have the 0.0068, which converts to a 1.63, and they do have the additional $1,500. So 24 MDX. It's still going to be a little bit more than what the RDX is, but it's the better value currently, and as far as what the lease looks like. And then again, the $1,500 loyalty and the $750 Conquest cash, and that's that. And then there's and then the programs with whatever car you have. So the Conquest programs: the Audi, BMW, Buick, Cadillac, Genesis, Honda, Infiniti, Lexus, Lincoln, Mercedes, Tesla, Volvo, and that's it.
And so one thing, just as a little reminder on that 24-month lease, if you decide that you want to use that $1,500 or the equivalent on whatever model it is, and do that shorter term, it is stackable with the Conquest or Loyalty. So if you're an Acura owner and you qualify for that Acura Loyalty, in this case on the MDX, and you want to do 24 months, you also get the $1,500 24-month lease cash, so you total of $3,000, which is awesome. Obviously, shortening that payment 24 months is typically a little bit more. However, it's attractive 24-month lease, and Acura typically doesn't do the 24-month lease.
And I think they're just trying to get that turnover a little faster.
Yeah. Well, you keep in mind during the pandemic years, there were less cars leased. 2.5 years ago, so they're looking to fill that void by putting some attractive specials for 24 months. Less
cars leased and less turnover of leases because a lot of people bought out their lease, so they didn't have that normal cycle. So trying to get back into that fold. So the bad of that was we lost a little bit of the March Madness cash. The March Madness cash, when they called it March Madness cash. Mm-hmm. We lost a little bit of that, but we did gain some nice rates, which is great.
Finance rates were a nice addition, especially if you didn't want to do a short-term financing. They had the 3.9 across the board, which is awesome. Other than that, that's the wrap on the Acura incentives. We'll have some other Acura news. ZDX is right around the corner.
25 MDX is right around the corner too. So a couple of nice things coming out here. So, and it'll be interesting when we talk about the ZDX, is as we've done our training. I don't know if you've looked at that, but there's some new things that, as far as verbiage goes, as far as information to clients. If you're someone in the market for an electric car, I mean, it's a different kind of environment. It's a different, way to kind of buy a car. It's interesting. So it'll be some stuff that we're going to learn along with you guys.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Awesome.
More to come, so stay tuned.
Yeah, look forward to that.
Subscribe.
Like anything, comment. It always helps guide the channel. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll look forward to seeing you around.
Talk to you soon.